Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
welcome to another episode of Go Ja Number 1.
Number 1.
Because Go Ja,
we are
number 1.
My name is Mac Tata.
My name is Chabito,
AKA
Chabite,
AKA
Badman King,
AKA
Rapidi
Books. And today, oh, you said don't shake it last time. My bad. We'll do this one last. But we are gingering today. Hold on.
So today we are trying out the Gemere, the ginger, and we have first one. We have ginger rush. Kio ginger rush. We don't know who makes this. Check. Ginger Rush Pty Ltd.
They are Russian ginger.
Go New Canada. La Go New Canada. It's okay. And then we have the next one. Honefa. Kione Ibidua Lenyora. Lenyora. Like Terry. Lenyora.
Number 3.
We don't know what this one is also made from, but
you can find all these at Square Mart. That's what we can. That's what we can say.
Yeah, we can tell you what they can find.
Yeah.
We have another one. This one seems like it's even lacking a bit of drink. They probably had some koshopong before they packaged it. Bantu, or is it Buntu? It's Buntu ginger. Buntu ginger. Ginger ya Buntu. Hey. Look away.
Nope.
Oh, wait.
And number 4.
And then the last but not least.
See the branding.
Ginger. Wabona no. Go tlhaga e mona. Go tlhaga e mona mo re sa go tlhoke mona gore go tlhaga mona. Maskisi. Tari swarela mo tsona wethu. Forgive us there. Last but not least. Mona jo kwale mata no. Last but not least, the corona is just ginger. Just ginger, Gemere, non-alcoholic ginger beer, 250 milliliters.
Yo, tell me why these two look alike.
I think they look alike because
only difference is the glass and the plastic.
Yeah.
But branding.
The branding is very, very close to
bottle style in terms of black top and clear, and then the clear sticker. Oh, somebody's copying another person.
Somebody was looking at them about, no. There's no need.
This is when you're writing the exam,
no.
And then you write word for word.
Hey, can't tell you even copied the other guy's name onto your paper. It's fine.
Which one you want to start with?
Whichever.
Alright.
So we got these.
And then we got water to clear the palate.
We can start with because more so long because Go Ja. And money.
So this gentleman says he's a Gemere connoisseur.
That's where we come from, Baba. Yes, guys, because I got the max sense the number.
Okay. I know. This tasting it.
So this one is from I don't know.
That's what it is.
Anyway, this one is for Buntu. We're starting with Buntu Gemere ginger. We'll let you know for Rarenka Yone, and we're going to take a swig.
Connoisseur.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I won't scale them.
No, don't rate them.
I won't rate them yet because what I give me play to. But so far so good. It's got Gemere but Gemere is about finding that balance between the Hobabanyana and the there has to be like a sort of Bojalarish, if that is even a word, Bojalarish Nyana, and also like a hint of there has to be a sweetness Nyana, ginger beer Nyana, Bostoni Nyana. But it shouldn't be like stone.
Yeah.
It has to have a bit of Africanness Africanism.
Excuse me. I'm dribbling.
Where's the palette?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one is. It is what it is.
So I've cleared my palette.
Can you mess up ginger?
Can you mess up ginger? Yes, you can mess up ginger. You can mess up ginger when you make it. You can make it. Where now? Is that too
For me? But anyway, I like smooth drinks. But anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. But that's why it's also one of those where for each his own.
Yeah. Your preference.
So next one is
Lenyora.
Just open up Lenyora there.
No, you go first.
Okay. It's fine for me. Immediately this one thing I can say is the difference I already see with this one and the one before is this one is a bit more cloudy, so I don't know if it's an issue of
even the smell. That one was a choking smell. This one not so much.
Is it? Yeah. So you'll find that maybe yearly in a bit more water, and that's why it's a bit clearer. And then this one probably had more of the ingredients.
So what gives it that spice?
The spice is the
ginger.
The ginger, the spice. Alright, let's go.
This one tastes completely different.
Mm-hmm.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
I thought they all tasted the same.
They actually don't.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna tell you the difference between this one and the other one.
I think this one has less than.
Yes, it has less. It has less than the other one. Mm-hmm. You understand? But for some, that's why I get it. It just goes into how it's been made, because this one looked more cloudy, so you'd actually think the ingredients were more concentrated, more thing. But you see, the thing is, pepper ginger, people tend to put a lot of different things in ginger. Some people they end up putting pineapples and raisins and stuff like that.
Yeah, you see.
Because pepper it has to brew cut in a way, in a sense. But now you see this one, it doesn't have the babanyana. You see what I'm saying? Like the other one. So for me,
it doesn't have the.
It doesn't have the. So it's more of a sugary nyana, and it has like a hint of that thing. I'm so glad that my windows were closed when that just happened.
Okay.
Clearing the palate.
Next.
The expertise tongue. Next one is Rataya Ginger Rush.
I don't like when this happens, yo. Why does that happen to your bottles?
Yeah.
People, come on, yo.
Yeah.
Like, it feels.
Why don't the bottles turn to delay?
Stiff, yeah.
Stiff,
like,
right?
Like the material is.
Like it's supposed to be hard in the plastic.
Yeah.
We're going to try out Ginger Rush. The cool thing about these is even color-wise, they're all different. This has a more golden brownish look to it. It looks more syrupy, I guess.
Syrup? What kind of syrup did they put in?
I don't know. I don't know. Now when I'm looking at it, it looks and sort of the liquid kind of looks more syrupy.
And it's not it doesn't smell as spicy as the first one.
But this one you can actually see more of the sediment.
Yeah.
So let's try this. This is for Ginger Rush. Another different one. Another different one.
Yeah.
Another different one.
My journey is going to end here with Ginger Rush.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
No, yeah, pizza. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. This now has the khair.
Yeah, this is Gemere.
This has the Gemere now. This is the one that
Gemere.
leaves this part of you itchy.
I gotta finish it.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna make me take this again.
Take what?
The rest of it.
Take it home.
As in, yeah.
No, we'll split them.
No problem.
You'll take the more ones.
Exactly. I knew you were gonna. That's why I'm just saying you're gonna make me take this one. So I give you right. Can I now say what you're gonna say? I know what you're gonna say. So, yeah, the guys, like we're saying, this one. Actually, you know what? Sharp. I don't hate the last one and
even the taste. It's not even like a traditional ginger beer taste.
Yeah, it's just very.
It's there.
It's just very. And then last one, just ginger. Just ginger. Just ginger. You know what's crazy? I remember meeting the ladies that make this, the young ladies that make this.
Only one now.
She's only one now. Is it? Hey, what happened?
I don't know.
Hey.
You mean the time where?
Yeah, but I remember like
there were two. Huh?
There was two.
One from.
Yeah, they used to do like the little stalls and.
I'm so sorry, but I am terrible with names.
Yeah, those.
But you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about because I remember. Not all I remember is I met them go. I think it was a jam for brunch, and they used to have They used to set up stalls there.
Okay.
So as they were growing, I was always on some. I don't know. My shout outs to the shorties that are picking up. So this is the last one. This is
last one is just.
This is just ginger.
My palate now.
This is the just ginger. Push up at the touch more. Push up. We're not happy.
If it's spicy, then I'm going to regret it.
Now this one has that same look as the. I'm actually even happy that we had them last because this one sort of has a similar look to the ginger rush.
Yeah.
But it's slightly lighter in color. But you see once again.
Spicy.
No, try it. And this one has an aftertaste.
It does have an aftertaste. It tastes different.
And this one also tastes different.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see what I mean?
It's almost like water. Bottled water.
Yeah. This one has more of a. It's like flavored. It's water that's been ginger flavored.
Yes. There you go.
Like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like water that's been ginger flavored. Now, let's start. Where do we start? This Buntu ginger. I'm trying to remember, but I'm gonna get it back. This for me was very spicy. This was not spicy. This was sweet for me. This had in terms of sukiria thing had this one had more of a sugar thing for me and not much of that ginger. So in terms of the balance that they had.
So where is the spice coming from then?
The spice comes from with this one.
Yeah.
I don't know that's why I know for each his own because now when you taste something different from what I tasted.
I guess.
Because now for me this was more sweet.
Okay.
In actual fact, this was probably the sweetest one.
No, not for me.
Not for you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This was the sweetest one for me.
That for me, even upon smelling it, it choked me the most out of all.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So I don't know. But anyway, then there was this one.
And then we went to Lenyora.
Yeah.
Lenyora.
This was the smoothest for me and the sweetest for me.
I'm actually going to try this again. I'm going to try this again just to be sure of what I was trying to say.
It doesn't have the.
This is the one that didn't have Gemere.
Yeah, there was no.
There was no. Actually, in actual fact, this is a lot like.
I enjoyed this.
This is actually very sweet water. In actual fact, you know what this is almost like? Have you ever had those? I don't know if you remember the sweetos. The sweeto that came in the thing. And no, actual fact, this is that one is more, has a bit more Gemere in it. But you guys might remember them. the sweet was in the low bottles that we used to buy, the concentrate that you go and pour and make the drink. Those ones. There was the small ones that used to come in the low bottle with the white cap at the top.
Yeah, no, I remember them, yeah.
Those, kind of like those, but with less. It was like that because those were quite sweet. This for me is very sweet. It's almost like this one. It's almost like the Buntu, but totally for me.
That was the best one for me.
But this was the best one for you.
Yeah.
For each his own.
I'm not a...
And then there's your thing there.
This nastiness.
Then there's your thing
no,
there.
let me not say that.
No. It's not. I mean,
let me not say that. This is the spiciest.
For you, this
was the spiciest.
This was the spiciest for
and
me.
the one that had the most. Like. It burned from lip to
like,
esophagus.
And once it's done, it's sala on
the tongue, and it stays on the tongue.
It's that type. It's got that. It's almost got a similar thing to what the Stony does, but the Stony has, I think, the carbonate. It's got the carbonate and thing. So for me, this was.
Do they add bicarbonate of soda? Or what does that mean?
I think they do.
Tartaric acid.
What's the one tartaric acid?
Okay, well, this one is. I know from first to last, this is the last. I'm sorry. It's very spicy.
What? Make sure you edit that out.
No, you must know.
Okay.
Yeah. Last but not least.
And then this. Yeah. This was. How was this for you? I'm gonna taste this again.
The problem is this is on the tongue split. We shouldn't have done this. We should have done this last.
What's my glass? This is mine, right?
Yeah.
We should have done that last. But I get it because we didn't know.
You said that one has no ginger in it whatsoever. It's ginger flavored water. Remember?
Yeah. For me, the best way for me to tell Gemere is, and let me just once again, this is personal. Just so everybody understands what this is my.
Don't go get them.
This is how I like my Gemere. There has to be a level of sweetness as soon as you first taste it, and then once it's passed down, that babanyana here. So how long after swallowing the thing?
Yeah.
Should it stay, or how long should it stay, or
But because this is still on
it should have that babanyana right after you swallow, but it shouldn't stay too long because there's also the level of it staying. When I with that, it stayed a bit too long, and then
it's still there.
At some point I coughed. You see, because then there's that also. There's also that thing where now, and I think that's also what they have in the in the Sprite, not the Sprite, the Stony commercials for it. It's notorious for making people cough. That type of thing.
I don't like. I'm not a fan of Stony.
You're not, huh? But that's the thing here. I can hide.
So, top to bottom, which one would you prefer? If you were to have a wedding, which one would you? If there was no one to make ginger, because I know you people make ginger.
If I was to have a wedding,
and they say you have to buy from one of these four, who's getting the feature at the wedding?
Which company would I go to make my
bottle
the
it's a Corona wedding. People can't stay, so they have to take the bottle and go.
Yes.
Who's bottling for you?
I think I would make it would either be between this
for taste alone, just taste.
I think this and this.
Those two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks wise.
I'm trying to. Yeah. It would either.
This is for taste only, right?
Look wise. There's just something really dope about this.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like this. I've always liked the portability Nyanaba thing, and that means I can make more of these because I got the Gemere and the big drums, so I can make a lot more with this than having to get people. Because I get it at my wedding, and I'm just saying thank you for coming. Then I'll go away.
Yeah.
Okay. I think so. I think so, man. I think for
me, taste wise, I'm going with Lenyora.
Yeah.
Taste wise, this is and just ginger. These are my top two.
Yeah.
In no particular order. Look wise, yeah, this would take the cake.
So shout out to Just Ginger. Yeah, but
you win the Gemere Wars
from the plug.
From the plug BW.
Yeah, but everybody else out there should have their own.
Yeah,
you know,
it's all
have
preference.
their own try of these things. Please go to Square Mart. That's where we found these.
We don't
know if there's any
section.
Gemere is just that home brewed item. Then we know that there's a bunch of other companies that probably make it. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find them. We only found these guys.
Yeah.
But I think we found a good number of companies to try out ginger from.
So shout outs to you.
Shout out my people.
You know what I mean?
So
we
much.
appreciate your efforts.
Once again, Pusha BW at all times.
All the time.
BW at all times. And let's make the country cool again, man.
And don't be afraid to comment and tell them their misgivings. Like, don't be afraid to say, yo, I was at your restaurant and this happened or that happened, or I would prefer it if it was like this, because that's how we improve and get better.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like us. Just tell us what we're lacking. You know, we want to be better for all y'all.
For all you guys.
You know what I'm talking about?
All you guys.
So
once
from us
again,
to you, thank you for tuning in. This is another episode of
Go Ja